Okay, this is the one. This is the one. I fixed the camera. I think I fixed the microphone as well. Um, Stream looks in good conditions. Let me just check the audio. Yes, indeed. All right. I'm just gonna keep this open. And okay, yes, I'm live. Everything is working fine. Great. All right. So, hi everyone. If you're watching the replay, hello. It's nice to see y'all. Okay, hopefully New Vegas won't let me down because my game is kind of unstable. I had like 100 and something mods installed, so I hope it's not unstable. Okay, so what was I doing? Um, Sheesh, what is going on? I don't even know what is going on. Okay, so I'm level 29. Um, Pretty decent stats to say so myself. Pretty high skills as well. I think I was going for a crit build or something like that. I don't know. Oh yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I'm in free side. Um, have a few active quests. Okay, minus ring a ding ding, which is like the main story. I have high times and the Architect Descender. Guess what I saw today? Don't make a beggar of me. Eddie my love. Headache by the number. That means I have Cass in my party. Um, Wait, YouTube is giving me a thing about checking the video resolution because it ain't optimal. Hold on. Current resolution is 1152 by 648. Is it? Hmm. Da, 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 da. Mhm. It ain't. I don't really know what is going on. Because YouTube said about the quality or something. But to be frank, it kind of looks okay. You know what? I'm just not gonna worry about it. Got myself some tea. Cuyo King. Hola, hola. Buenas noches. Okay, now I'm hearing my voice. I just gotta mute the playback. There we go. See the warning thing, it bothers me because it says please check the resolution. The current resolution is 1152 by 648, which is not optimal. But I just see it as like regular, but at any rate. So here in New Vegas I was just doing some quests for the Garrett twins, Miss Francine and James Garrett. I don't know if you can hear the game, but I can hear it perfectly well. I hope it is the case with the stream. Um Okay, this you can depend on me just brings me back to Alice McClafferty, but let's just do some of the quests here in Freeside. I gotta collect some of the caps from Lady Jane, Santiago, and Greeks here in Freeside that can be done, and recruit some sex workers, I believe. Yeah. So I guess let's just do that. Once again, I hope New Vegas doesn't like crash or anything, cause it works fairly normal when I'm playing, but since I have like Google open and the Streamlabs and everything like that, I don't really know what's the case gonna be. I got Cass here with me, which we can tell her to follow me. There we go. And I don't remember. See, here's a bug. Here's a lighting bug that I was not expecting until today. Dice Kujo King, dice, buenas noches, ja, están chidos sus videos, aunque no soy tan bueno en inglés. Pues, muchas gracias, lo aprecio mucho tu comentario. Este, pues igual creo que seguiré hablando en inglés como por si llega más gente porque la mayoría de mi canal habla inglés, ¿no? Entonces, pues sí, o sea, pero cualquier comentario en español yo lo leo sin ningún problemita. Mm, Vi el video de México sobre Fallout, jaja. Eh, Fíjate que últimamente ese video ha estado atrayendo muchísima, este, gente a mi canal. Ha traído mucha atención y está curioso, pero gracias por verlo y por pues, no sé, pues por pasarte aquí un ratillo. Está chistoso. Playback looks fine, I suppose. Hmm. Okay. I thought I could cook something, but I can't. Mm, who are you? Commoners. Okay. I was hired by the Garretts to track you down. That's right, I won't. Well, we can offer to retrieve the cabs of her caravan. We can pass a border check to say if I find it hard to believe you ran from the caravan without taking something. But because we have high perception, I think this sounds more like in line with my character. I'm gonna say, Jane, I can tell you're lying through your teeth. Not my problem. I mean, it kind of sucks, right? That this lady just spends all of her money, and then we're just like here to collect. Um, Thanks for the advice. Or no, I know who this guy is. Um, mm, 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 mm. No, you know what? Because we can recruit old Ben to be like a sex worker for the Garrett twins, but I kind of feel bad about the guy like recruiting him and everything because I think if you listen, his dialogue is just so long. But if you li but if you listen to his dialogue, it just basically says that he was like a sex worker for a while, but he kind of got tired of it. So I kind of, and because he's kind of in retirement or whatever, so I kind of feel bad. Hello, it's kind of laggy. Oh, I don't really know what to do about that because I don't really stream often. Also, I can hear the game. I don't know if that is how it is supposed to be. No, it is not how it's supposed to be. I'm sorry. I never like stream that often. I just limit myself to like um videos and things like that. So this isn't kind of like my field. Um, but I'll see what I can do. Hold on. I'll see what I can do. While I tabulate, I'm gonna leave you with my character here. Just gonna sit on a bench or something, then I'm gonna tabulate it and see if I can fix the audio issues with the game. Like I said, I don't really stream often, so I mean this is to be expected. This was like a last minute thing, by the way, to like stream and whatever. Um, okay, I'm just gonna leave my character there till I figure it out. Uh, 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 um. Oh, I see what the problem is. I see what the problem is. Okay. You use Streamlabs or OBS? I use Streamlabs. I used to use OBS, but I just find it like a bit um not overwhelming, but like I just prefer Streamlabs because it's just way simpler. Like it's just simply easier to use, you know? So yeah, Streamlabs. There's a new app called Melon or something, which is way simpler than Streamlabs, and I've considered using it, but I don't really know too much about it. I just like the fact that it looks simple. I don't really know what to do to fix the audio. God damn it. Audio output. No, it ain't the audio output. Game capture properties. It ain't in properties. Hold on, give me a moment. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. No, I really don't know what to do because I have the game capture and everything, but I don't find any settings to like turn the volume up because it's supposed to be up, it's supposed to like have sound or whatever, but it doesn't, and I don't really understand why. Audio from the game should appear on the mixer tab. Yeah, I know, but I mean, I got the audio for the game there, but it just I changed the properties and everything, and I set to my monitor, but it's not showing. Wait, now there's a green bar showing. I hope you can hear the game now. Hold on, let me just um. Okay, I just took a shot. Everyone was supposed to hear that, so hopefully you can hear it now, and hopefully the game is not too loud. By the way, just gonna turn it down a bit just in case. And okay, yeah, I think you can hear the game now. Wait, yes, you can hear the game now. All right.
Hey man, can you spare a few caps?
Mm. Jesus, the options. If you're capturing the game window only. Game window only. Oh yeah. No, I think that did it. Cause look, I had my output was set to a device that is no longer connected, so I hope that is the case. Yep, it works. Okay, great, thank you. Okay, um, collecting money to pay back the Garretts.
Whoa, yeah. I guess the Garrett sent you after me. Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me.
Well, that'll do. Mess with the Garretts again and you're dead.
I won't. Thanks for not killing me.
Sure thing.
Ow.
And there is just one more person that we need to collect our caps from. That should be this guy over here, Santiago, I think his name is. I don't really understand what's the deal with New Vegas and all of these names in Spanish, because like, for example, there's this guy called Santiago, and it's like, is he supposed to be like Latino or something? I never really get it because his accent is not like Latino or anything, you know. He's not like from Mexico or Spain or somewhere in South America. It's just his name is Santiago and that's it. So I never really got
Hey,
like the gist of it. Just turn it up a bit.
how are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
Cause he pronounces Santiago like normally, you know, like with a Latino accent, but I don't really know. Okay, Yo de Garrett's a bunch of caps.
Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago, he's a free side VIP.
No, you're not. Uh, we have many options to respond. We can say Santiago is dead if he doesn't cough up what he owes to the Garretts, or I like this option.
Sir, Santiago does not know what he has done to offend, but he can explain everything.
No, he can't. I don't have a high enough speech check, so what we're gonna say just like lie or pay up.
Santiago is offended that you would opine such slander.
I can collect from your corpse if you prefer.
Here are the caps I owe. No need for violence.
Thank you. Now we're gonna
How are
offer
you
him a
today?
job because that's part of the
Santiago
quest
is
as well. James Garrett is looking for a suave escort. Interested in some work?
I am honored they would consider me. I'll start immediately.
And the guy starts without really, asking for like, oh, details, payment, wages, or things like that. No, nothing. He just wants to work, I suppose. Oh, someone is greeting us to like go there, I suppose. Wait, I think I have like a pistol or something. I'm supposed to have a pistol here. I have a fat man, but I don't have a pistol, which is kind of ironic. Um, yeah, no, I don't really have ammo.
Check it out. Between the dumpsters there.
Oh, look, a body I really should be going.
It's a rush. Boys and I here want to get to know you better.
Oh, really? Oh boy, just blow your head off. How about that, huh? Come on. Oh, there's another guy. No, 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 he's running. Ah, I ran away. Damn it. See if I can catch him. I just played Fallout 4 and 76. Probably, he's good speaking English. Yeah, you're right. And about Fallout 76 and Fallout 4, those are really good games, you know. Just try New Vegas, by the way, if you can, you know. It's a really nice game as well. I was thinking of going somewhere else because we're just doing like some of the fetch quests here in Freeside, and I was wondering maybe we could do something else, you know. Tell you what, how about we go back and just like retrieve those quests, and then we go out and shoot some people. Maybe that sounds interesting. Oh, I got 3 viewers. That's kind of a weird thing. And like I said, I don't really. Oh no 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 no! Cass is running away, and she's not supposed to be running away. No, Cassidy, don't go away. She enters the Silver Rush Casino, which is just part of her quest and everything. But I don't know. I don't really know what she does because she just like enters the casino and then just stays there. The point is, it's kind of dangerous to be around this area when Cass is present because this triggers her companion quest. That I don't really want that. Not right now. And about like live streaming and everything, I don't really like live stream often. Like this was like a last minute thing, you know.
Welcome back, friend. What can I get you?
Um, just gonna tell him I found a smooth talker, and I'm gonna tell Francine Garrett that I got her cups.
That's no one's deep.
Mm, okay. Okay, I told her I'm gonna kill McClafferty, and we come here and collect
Let's hit the road.
Cass, and we're just gonna get away from Freeside, see if we can do some other stuff. Um, gonna ignore that collector and Wang Dang Atomic Tango for now. Um, what can I do? Acquire the chem shipment from Tyrone in Prim. We can do that, I suppose. Oh, no, you know what? We're gonna do Guess Who I Saw Today. I like this quest. Oh wait, this search the balls in the region for a differential pressure controller. Where does this send us? This sends us to Vault 11. Yeah, we're gonna do that. This sounds like something nice. We're gonna do that. Gonna travel to the 188 trading post and we're gonna do this mission for the Brotherhood. I used to live stream, but I lost motivation to do it because of school. Only one person will watch my streams, lol. Yeah, I know how it feels, you know, that like you start streaming and like there's just like no one watching and it feels weird, right? Because you're like talking to just one person who you don't even know and it kind of feels odd, right? Because like you're kind of sitting here talking to yourself and it just kind of feels weird. Um, well, it's nighttime, it's really dark, I can't see anything. So let's find a place to rest instead. I like the way the strip looks over in the distance, you know, it looks really nice. Let's see, I think some of the beds here are not owned. Yes, they're not. Just gonna sleep here for, I don't know, 12 hours, I suppose should be enough. Okay, here we go. This mod makes me want to play New Vegas again. You should totally do it. New Vegas is such a good game. Oh, I got
Fine
dehy
trailblazing as long as we got the ammo. And whiskey.
we get ammo and whiskey. I got dehydration as well as hunger, I believe. Yep. Let's just eat something and drink something. Got a ramen steak and we got some dirty water. Might as well get rid of that. And we got what else do we got? Iguana on a stick. We can eat that. Oh, oh yes, Eddie's upgrades are complete, so we can go, actually we can go to Prim and retrieve him, or we can go to Vault 11. I think we're gonna go to Vault 11 for now. So the context of this thing is that we're helping out the Brotherhood of Steel get some other components that they need to keep like their bunker in good condition here in the Mojave Wasteland, and what we're gonna do is just gonna go to an abandoned vault and we're gonna try to retrieve the missing pieces for the bunker and everything. Mod, which mod? Um, yeah, I don't know which mod are you talking about specifically. I think I have a lot of them. Mostly, I suppose mostly visual stuff because I have an ENB textures, reanimations, things like that. Mostly to make the game look more fresh. Um, but what else? I suppose my armor is a mod as well. Character stuff. You know, I just got mods to make the game like look way better. Cause you can, you know, you can totally download some mods and make this 2010 game look way better than it looks. And I can't find the entrance to Vault 11. I wonder what it was. Hmm. Okay. It's this. Oh yes, I know where it is. I forgot where it was, but I know now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's right here. So you know, if we're going to Vault 11, might as well unveil the mystery of the abandoned vault. I think it's something that's really like nice and very characteristic of like the Fallout franchise, like find out the story of an abandoned vault. I think everyone just loves that, you know. Everyone loves to like going to the vault and um like find out what happened, you know, what was the experiment, the whole story, I don't know. Okay, so we discovered Vault 11, which is probably one of the most like infamous vaults in Fallout, if I may suggest.
Sir.
Okay. Cass got the scorpion first. Okay. We're just some giant mantises. Are there any more of them? Okay. One thing, the bolt door is already open, which is not a good sign. We find... Okay. Oops, I shot Cass. Okay, got the mantis. Okay, we got a 10mm pistol, a couple of skeletons. One of them has a blood splatter on their head. We got another dead one over here. And we got some 10mm rounds. Might as well. Um, okay, nothing here.
Don't see a thing.
Upon entering this vault, we see some like propaganda poster. We got Haley is a known adulterer and communist sympathizer. Elect Haley for overseer. Don't vote. I'm reading the sign, Cass. Come on. Can we get another sign that says don't vote Glover? His family needs him. Vote for Stone. Vote for Stone. Vote for Stone. So this is like propaganda posters and everything. Here's an active terminal recording vault entrance. We can read the note. Or I suppose the recording.
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot.
Not worth
Nobody
our
would have done
time.
what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened.
Cass, I'm trying to listen to the holotape.
If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
Okay, so what happened is that the pistol was lying right here. Um, so what happens is that this person got the 10mm pistol, shot them, and shot this person right here. That explains the blood splatter. And if the 10mm was right here, that explained this blood splatter as well. So someone killed three people and then committed suicide. This is what just happened. And they were arguing about leaving. They said the vault door is open. Why not just leave now? So might as well venture in and see why. Um, oh, I remember that ball. Quite a tragic story. I saw it on an Oxford video. Yeah, Oxford is a really cool guy. He does some really nice lore bits. Communism was a scary word back then. No, I know in the back in the days of the Cold War and everything, people were like really afraid of communism, and even here in the Fallout universe, people were like super paranoid of like communism and Chinese and everything. Like the whole there was a lot of like prejudice as well to like Asian people, but especially Chinese people, which is kind of sad, you know. But I suppose that's war. Okay, so this terminal entry is essentially explaining that there's like a democratic process to becoming the overseer or this of this particular vault, and the way it works is that people have to decide who's gonna be the overseer, much like how we elect our presidents or like people in office and things like that. That is just explaining the election guide. Um, Here's another note. Fellow citizens, due to the tragic events of the past few days, a coalition of both 11 voting blocs has unanimously decided to postpone the election for overseer pending further investigation into the murders. Your security team wishes you to know that they are working tirelessly day and night to find the perpetrator and are already following up on a number of promising leads. God willing, if the killer is apprehended swiftly, we may have found a promising new candidate for the overseer. Sincerely, Terry Hart, President of Human Dignity Block. Mm. And here's just the overseer saying that the democratic process of selecting an overseer was simply suspended because of the recent murder.
Don't need this right now.
Here's a rat, and here's a dead NCR trooper. We can collect their dog tag and take it back to the NCR some other time. Um. Oh shoot! I ran out of ammo. The reason I was using the 10 millimeters because I didn't really want to waste my ammo on the repeater. Okay, we got some cigarettes. We can always sell those. And this looks like a cafeteria and it's empty. And here we got a poster that says, I hate Nate. Coca-Cola, grilled mantis, some pinning nuts, which is always nice. And this is a dead end, so we retrace our steps back to the main area. I hate Nate, but it's scratched off with paint and it says, I hate Kate. And here's the communism poster. Okay, here are some mantises. Might as well get rid of them. I kind of feel bad wasting 44 rounds on mantises, right? Because they're just like bugs, and I kind of feel bad wasting 44 caliber rounds on mantises. But it's kind of my bad because I don't really have like a pistol or a sidearm. Because I have the this repeater and I have the medicine stick, which both of them use very rare ammunition, so it's kind of a bad choice. You know, I should pack like another revolver or something like that.
Anything moves, it's gonna get it.
Okay, this leads. Is the camera?
They're gonna cash their chips early.
Okay, this leads back to the vault. Here the bathrooms are essentially empty. There's nothing really here. This is like the clinic. There are a lot of dead people in the clinic. If we can observe, there are blood splatters everywhere. And also the medicine boxes are not used. They're not looted. So probably someone didn't have the chance to like use them. Here's also disturbing because like here are the bathrooms, and both of the stalls are like covered with blood. So yeah, kind of sketchy, huh? Okay, nothing here. No, this just leads back down to the vault. We're gonna take the first path we took. See, we got the place is just littered with posters of propaganda about the upcoming election.
Wish they'd show themselves.
Oh, rat. This is the computer room. Let's see what's in here. Fish. Ah, why I'm not killing the mantis? It's just the mantis. God damn it. I think I have a knife, don't I? I do.
That how you wanna play?
Okay, you see my health? I almost got killed by a mantis. I was just complaining, oh, they're just bugs. They're generic. I feel bad about wasting 44 caliber rounds and they almost killed me. Okay, let me just replenish my health real quick and we can start on some of the terminals. Okay, we got a public terminal. We got the election guide, which is essentially what I explained to you earlier. They just explain how the voting process work. This note of postponement is just the same note we read upstairs. And this is just the same entries we read on the other terminal upstairs. They're just like explaining the whole... I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that at all. Okay, this leads us to the living quarters. Ravi says, shady Baltic making experiments on innocent people. I know. It was like a pretty crappy company, you know? Experimenting on their own citizens. It was like really, really dark.
Just in time for your ass whipping.
Alright, you have to forgive me. I'm gonna be using my knife because, like I said, I just kind of feel bad wasting 44 rounds on bugs. And here is more evidence that there was like infighting. Look, there are blood splatters over here, and everything is just a mess. Like, look, there was a fight, and look at this door. This door is like blown open. Somebody blew it open with an explosive or something. This path leads us to the male dormitory. So let's see what we can find here. Wait, let me just kill. Yeah, let me just kill the mantises first. Got a jumpsuit. More of the same propaganda posters. And more of the same mess, you know, more indicators that there was a fight in here. Um, Jumpsuits, a carton of cigarettes. Okay, here are the door. Here's the door to the female dormitory, which we're gonna check in a minute. Cass is just killing all of the mantises, which is, I guess, fine, you know. Got some more jumpsuits. What do you think about this story? I'm sorry, about the theory that says that Baltic shot the bombs. I don't know. I don't really like that theory. I guess it's fine, you know, if you believe that theory. I suppose it's really fine. But I don't really like the theory. I would like to believe, or I'm more inclined to believe that China shot the bombs first. Because it just makes sense, right? When the United States was losing the war in 2077, I'm sorry, when China was losing the war against the United States in 2077, it just kind of seemed like a last resort. Plus, in Fallout 4, spoilers for Fallout 4, there's like an already existing nuclear submarine parked right outside of Boston, and they shot one of the nukes that you see in the opening credits. So, to me, it just kind of makes sense because China was just so prepared to shoot up the nukes, you know? I don't really believe Baltic will do such a thing because I know part of their experiments required like a nuclear apocalypse for them to work, right? It required a nuclear apocalypse for people to get into the vaults. But here's something else. If everyone is dead, who is monitoring these experiments? Like, it just makes no sense. Like, to me, the purpose has already been defeated, right? Because whoever whoever was running Baltech is already gone. All of the experiments essentially failed, right? Who's gonna collect all the data? Nobody's here to collect the data. So I just see it like as like a tragedy, you know? All of these people suffer because some crappy company before the war decided to experiment on them, and now there's no one alive to like collect the data. And I don't think, I mean, as powerful as Baltic may be, I don't believe like Baltic had the resources to like shoot up bombs. I don't really believe that. um Love the visual storytelling in this game. I know it's really really good because like here you find like a lot of posters and blood splatters, and look, everything is a mess and everything is not supposed to be a mess, and like very little details like tell you a lot about the stories because like we came in and the door was already open, and you're like, wait, aren't like bolts supposed to be sealed, you know, for like hundreds and hundreds of years? So, and all of the restaurants are like dead or long gone, so what is going on, you know? And you get all of these clues with just like visual storytelling, and it's really really nice. Okay, we got a terminal, and I gotta admit I'm really bad at hacking terminals, so you know, bear with me. Oh, I got clips, 3 out of 5. Okay. Clips, what can it be? Cast, cloth, agile, clean, alike. I'm gonna go with clean. Okay, it's not clean. It's not. Okay, clips, clean. How about clues? Oh, it was close. Nice. Okay, this was the terminal or Mr. Gottlieb. We got their security recording, the Vault 11 election guide, note of postponement, and the overseer order 745, which is all of the entries. So really the only thing new is the security recording. We download it to our Pip-Boy and we go to data, miscellaneous, and just take a listen to it.
Can't do this. It's done. We're done. Nothing's done. She's got the authority. The only thing she can't do is change her own fate. Nothing says she can't change the selection process for future overseers. I say she can. You shouldn't have toyed with her like that, Roy. We still have the majority.
Okay, so that note was really insightful regarding what is going on here at the vault. So it appears that Roy and this other person were part of like a committee or a group, and they were against whoever was going to be elected as an overseer because who, I mean, the overseer has control over the vault, right? So what is going on is that the overseer was going to change the way things work, the voting process and the committee, so they will not have power. And these people were mad at them, and what they were gonna do is essentially start a revolution. And the revolution kind of explains whatever is going on around the vault, right? Because everyone is dead, there's blood splatters everywhere, nowhere inside, no one inside, I'm sorry. And it just explains, some a huge armed conflict happened, and it seems more likely. Hold on. Okay. I hate the hacking in Fallout. I do. I hate the hacking as well. Till cause can be spilled with an A. Okay. Think that in Fallout 3 in the city of Megaton there's a nuke with the Baltic logo. From that nuke came the theory. Um oh, I don't remember. I don't even remember that there was like a Baltic logo on the bomb. Okay, what is going on? What the hell? I don't really remember, but in my humble opinion, Baltic didn't drop the bombs, but it's just my opinion. And I guess we're not supposed to know, right? We're supposed to like theorize and everything like that. Mrs. Thomas says, and Boys 2 kinda sounds like Tank Dempsey. Oh, you're right. I never really thought of that. They're probably similar voice actors. Cause, okay, now I'm losing FPSs, but it's my mods. It's nothing to do with the stream. It's weird cause like there are a lot of like recycled, um, like voice actors in Fallout and especially Fallout New Vegas. And it's kind of funny because the one of the woman who does the voice of the Soul Survivor in Fallout 4 does some generic voices here in Fallout New Vegas as well, which is kind of funny. Okay, so we came to the overseer's office and we find some funny things. First of all, it requires a key, which we don't have. And here's something else. Look, the shotgun was rigged, and I don't know if you noticed, but I triggered that when I came in. The thing is that it didn't like do any damage because I have good armor, but the thing is the shotgun was rigged, so the overseer was expecting someone. So the thing is, the overseer, they probably knew already that there was gonna be like trouble if she was like gonna change the voting process. So they kind of just, you know, um, like refuge themselves in this overseer's office and just kind of rig the shotgun, and we're just probably just waiting for the conflict to happen. Look at oh my god. Okay. This leads back to the overseer's office, and this leads to security. Okay, this leads us back upstairs, which we just um there's no sense in going back there. Here's like blocked off with rubble, and we need to go down there. We only need to figure out how. I suppose here's like the optimal path. To the right is utility, and by the end of the hall, this leads up to the atrium. Tell you what, we're gonna check utility first. See what we can find. Damn it. Ah, oh my gosh, I almost got myself killed. I should pay more attention to the traps. God damn it. I'm good I have I'm really lucky that I have a doctor's pack and I guess spare stim packs. Damn it. I almost got killed. Sheesh. Got some microfusion cells. And look, here's more evidence of the revolution. Not only this was like booby trapped and there were like grenade bouquets hanging from the ceiling. Look, this person is hiding behind a desk and there's blood splatter over here. And look at the way the person is laying down. It makes sense that somebody opened the door, shot him this way, and they just like fell down to their death. It kind of makes sense. Okay, sheesh. Here we have more evidence of the revolution. There are more people lying dead. Um, Sandbag barricades, and here's another trap. But here's the funny thing. We came this way, and this door has never been opened by us. And look, there's half of a skeleton here. The trap is already triggered, and this huge cinder block is just by near the door, you know? So what I think happened is that somebody came in, somebody triggered the trap and probably got themselves killed right here. And whoever was right here just probably just closed the door again or something. But you know, our most likely theory is that people just started like shooting at themselves in this boat. Because of the revolution, because it started, because the overseer was just trying to change the whole voting process. Okay, this leads us to... Okay, more rats. Gotta love the rat physics. I know, the ragdolls in Fallout are kind of weird in general. Fallout's true gaming experience with glitches, I know. It's not a Fallout game if it doesn't have glitches and things like that. Get some ammo. This leads to the reactor. Okay. Okay, tell you what. Caceres has a shotgun.
Let's see what you got.
Might as. How about you give me those 17? No, I'm gonna take some of this buckshot, right? How about you give me some of this buckshot? And I think I have a riot shotgun. Yes, I do. Okay. The steel beam looks like it was being used to bash the door. That also makes really good sense. And you know what? It makes more sense now that I think of it because the door was closed, you know? Like if somebody like activated the trap, I suppose the door will be like left open, right? But it kind of makes sense that the person behind the barricade will like close it again. But it also makes sense that somebody will like use it to like open the sealed door as well. It makes sense. Okay, microfusion cells. I don't really know why I'm picking up ammunition for like guns I don't even use. I got 4 missiles. Is it practical to take the missiles? I don't really know. I'm not supposed to take ammo for guns I don't use because I'm playing on hardcore and ammunition has weight. Okay, here's something interesting. The whole reactor floor is flooded and it is not supposed to be flooded. Okay, I'm picking up radiation. Tell you what, I'm gonna use some Radaway and Radix, and I'm pretty sure I have a gas mask right here. Yes, I do. Nice. Looks really cool. Okay, this is bad. We need to go underwater, so we're gonna put a rebreather really quickly. You know, this is kind of weird because like this water is supposed to be like radioactive and disgusting, but because of the mods I'm using, it just looks super clear, which is kind of funny. It kind of ruins, you know, the whole purpose of like being radioactive water, but it's kind of my fault, you know, for using this mod. And here's something funny. This area is supposed to be flooded, and here are more evidence of like people, you know, who are like defending themselves or whatever. But it's just so weird because like they're not like necessarily defending themselves. They look like they're holding on like specific points of the bolts of the bolt. I'm sorry, like checkpoints or something. Kind of feel bad, you know, wasting ammo and rats and things, but it's fine. I'm not really gonna use this shotgun. Just trying to conserve some of my 44 and 4575 ammunition. other side, perhaps? No. Um, right on. Okay, this just leads us back to the other room. See what we can find here. Talking about glitches, have you played Cyberpunk 2077? I have. I kind of didn't finish my playthrough because it was like so buggy and my computer was having struggles, so I didn't really finish my playthrough. I just didn't want it to play the game on like low settings, you know? So I might save it up for later until I get like a better graphics card or whatever. God damn it with the mantises. But yeah, I saw it was like a really buggy mess of a game. But I suppose it's fine now. They have been like fixing it and whatnot. But I cannot give you my verdict since I have not played it since all of the updates came up. Okay, here's the atrium and here is something important. You see the way these chairs are arranged? Okay, shoot. This is probably the place where the election took place. Okay. Prepared speech of Gus Olson for the annual overseer election. Good afternoon. Each year, it is the appointed task of the ombudsman. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Um, not only to officiate the election, but to uh, chronicle it in hopes that after the last overseer has finished his terms, that's kind of weird. You shouldn't say his terms. Maybe it was her terms or their terms, but whatever. And Walton is dead. Walto is dead, I'm sorry, in the chamber beneath his office, and the vault has become still. That one day some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race of super beings, might find our records and incorporate them into historical canon. But lately, it's occurred to me that that's not really why I think the real reason, I'm sorry, we do it is because we want to believe that somewhere in the archive there's an answer to all of this. Or perhaps there will be one when the historical records are completed and the whole story is told. We want it to make sense to understand why the vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer one of our own as a yearly sacrifice. To fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections despite the unfettered corruption that has plagued it for what must be decades now. Uh, there was a simpler time when elections mean shaking hands and kissing babies, but now, with the rise of the voting blocks and this infestation of bribery, drug trafficking, smuggling, and God knows what else, we want to know why. Well, I've been through the archives and I can tell you that you won't find the answer there. You'll find an account of the first overseer who entered the vault as the only citizen aware of the sacrifices that would have take place, but he didn't have the answers either. If we did, surely he would have foreseen the citizens' anger when he broke the news. Surely he would have guessed that um, they would want to choose a they will want to choose a sacrifice democratically, in the way that we citizens are accustomed to washing our hands of terrible deeds, and that is the name will be at the top of the polls. Okay, just hold on. Okay, here we get the password to the overseer's office. Look, the records state that after the citizens discovered that the sacrificial chamber's password was his wife Betty's first name, and its door was unsealed so it could be offered as the first sacrifice. He walked down into that room crying like a little child. I can only wonder if there are no answers to be found and we're just going along with this because we don't see another choice. Nevertheless, I still hold on to the hope that we can find one. I urge you all to take the journey I took to remember that it wasn't so long ago that we were ruled by our civility and our dignity, and that those times when we didn't have to be quite so ashamed. Thank you. Okay, so this terminal essentially tells us the whole context and the whole story we need to know about Vault 11. Um, Hold on. What's your setup? I'll answer that in a second. Just going back to the entry. So essentially, what this person is saying in this terminal entry is that the vault works this way. People elect an overseer, and this overseer is forced to go to like this sacrificial chamber, which is supposedly hidden underneath the overseer's office, which we find out um, the password for. So people will elect an overseer, and this overseer will be like offered as a human sacrifice for the ball to remain in like a particularly good state. So with all of this information into consideration, we can start piecing together the whole story. I'm sorry. So I think that's why people are putting up all of these propaganda posters like "I hate Kate," "Don't vote Glover." Here's someone specifically saying, "Do not vote for Glover. His family needs him." Why? Because if you were to vote for Glover, he would have probably gotten elected and probably got killed. So that's why the whole election process here in the ball was such a mess, because everyone knew the overseer was gonna die, so everyone was just so desperate to not become overseer. And it makes sense because you remember the person that was gonna be elected. Here's the same speech that was lying on that particular terminal. Um, you see, the person that was gonna be elected the year before everything happened in here in the vault was, well, this person that was gonna be elected changed the rules. They changed the rules, and that they decided that the election process was not gonna be the same, and this person was gonna disband whatever committee was going on, you know. And the men in their quarters were just kind of like they were just kind of like preparing, you know. They started the revolution exactly because of that, and we already know that because we've seen evidence of the revolution. So the revolution took place. So what happened is that this new overseer gets elected. They change the voting process. We kill this mantis. They change the voting process. Everyone gets angry, and the committee, because they have so much power, they start the revolution. They rile up the people and they start the revolution. Okay, here's the cafeteria. So look, look at this. Look at this room. Okay, we come in. There's this person just like lying down on this sandbag barricade. We got blood splatters everywhere. This person is lying behind this table. Probably they used it as cover like this. Somebody lying behind this couch, probably taking cover this way as well. And there were two people behind these two tables, same using it as cover. We had 12 gauge rounds and some microfusion cells. We have some food. So this is just more evidence that people were just like rebelling. To answer your question of what's my setup, I have an i5, a 1070, and I have a decent amount of RAM, and I have a solid state hard drive. And I'm not entirely sure about the power source. I can give you the details some other time. You know, I can hit you up on Discord and give you the details. But it's not a like a super impressive setup. It's, I guess it's average. You know, I it struggles with like newer games, but some of these old games they run perfectly fine. I guess the best example I can give you is that it runs Warzone fairly well, so I don't really complain. It's fine, you know. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, because we're carrying so much food, we're gonna drink a whiskey. Okay, that's not enough. How about we drop the shotgun, and yeah, that's enough. And you know what? I'm bothered about something. I cannot find Cass. I don't know where she is. I have no idea where she went. So might as well find her. Okay. Now we need to find our way back to the overseer's office and open the sacrificial chambers to see what happened. But I don't see a way back. I think we gotta go back to the flooded area. This back to the cafeteria and this to the reactor. Yep. So I guess what we gotta do is we gotta take a step right back to this area. Um, Back to the reactor. She might have drowned. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Hold on, before we go back to the overseer's chamber, let me just quickly check if Cass drowned. I hope not, you know. Just don't see her. Okay, she's not in the lower floated like section. Um okay, we just got on a loop. Hold on. Okay, if she's not in the flooded section. Look, but if she drowned, I would have gotten the message that Cass drowned, right? And I think I would have found her corpse by now. But it ain't the case. I have a Ryzen 3 2000, 2200G, AMD RX 570, and a 16 gigs of RAMs, also 650 watt power supply. Hey, that's a pretty good setup. It's fairly decent. I think it same with my like mine. I think it runs most games. You know, like some of the modern games. You know, our PCs might struggle, but I think it runs most of the newer games. Oh, we missed this entire section. Sorry, let me just explain it, explore it real quick. See what we can find, and then we're just gonna go back to the... Oh, here we got the differential pressure controller, which we needed for the Brotherhood of Steel. That's really cool. Okay, yeah, this just leads back to the reactor room. You have quite a decent setup. It's fairly decent. I don't really complain. As long as I can play New Vegas and some of the other games that I like, I'm just pretty happy with that. Probably she was kidnapped by one of those survivors from the ball and she's going to be sacrificed. Hey, you never know. Overseer's office, this way. Okay. Okay, there we go. Um, can open the sacrificial chamber. We're gonna quick save. Alright, we're gonna quick save because I don't really want to die. And we're gonna take out our, I don't know. Fat Man seems just overkill. I'm just gonna take our medicine stick. You know, I'm concerned about Cassidy. I cannot find her. I am concerned.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light.
This is ridiculous.
The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light.
So essentially what is going on is that this is what we would have seen if we were like going to be sacrificed and this voice is like telling us to go to the light and ooh, the light are just construction lights.
Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
And what if I don't want to sit in the chair, huh? This is kind of creepy because it's just like a room and a projector. We got a couple of empty bottles.
The show requires that you sit in the chair.
Give me a moment. I like that there are a couple of empty bottles of alcohol and like a used ashtray because this tells us that probably someone was already here, you know.
It is absolutely essential that you sit in the chair.
All right, I'm gonna sit in the effing chair. Happy trails.
Greetings, martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people.
That's kind of true.
It might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to
Can't
reflect
argue
on
with
the
that, I
moments
suppose.
that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest?
These are just example because this is like a pre-recorded video. It's not tailored for the person who's supposed to be sitting in this chair.
Great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them?
No, I can't see them.
Good.
Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I'm getting shot at, but I don't really know where I'm getting shot at. Okay, hold on. Tell you what, we're gonna drop the missiles, and I don't really know what the hell is going on. I'm gonna take up some medics, some psycho, and might as well get some turbo going because I holy sheesh. Okay, yeah. Okay, there are freaking turrets over there. Yeah. No. There are sentry bots, turrets, and everything. I'm not gonna survive this. Okay, no. I refuse to die. I blatantly refuse to die. Gonna take some super stim packs as well. Where are they? Okay, a couple of super stim packs. That seems like enough. We're gonna get rid of this sentry bots. Die. Come on. No. There's three of them. I'm gonna die. And I don't know why my character is not running. I'm not over encumbered. No, yes I am. I take that back. Alright, let me just drop some more ammunition so I can like properly move or whatever. Yeah, the microfusion cells are heavy. Okay, tell you what, we're gonna do this and we're gonna take another set of turbo. Okay, that worked. There we go. That was really nice. Okay, now I gotta deal with the turrets and whatever the hell is on the other side. We got a plasma grenade. That should be enough. Yep, that did. Oh sheesh. Wait, there's something else. I just don't see it. I'm gonna take another couple of stim packs. Oh, there it is. Okay, got him. And look at that. These are one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 skeletons. So that means that 7 people were sacrificed in these chambers to keep the bolt thriving, which is it's kind of gross, you know? The worst, you know what the worst part is that people just went along with it. It's kind of shitty, kind of a shitty thing to do. Use the fat man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't use the fat man. I should have done that. Forget it. I don't think you will survive to a fat man blast. I know you're right. Cause I was just staying here. If I would have shot the fat man there, I would have probably died. Or there. It's just it's super close. I would not have to survive that with the fat man. Plus, fat mans are like deadlier in New Vegas than they are in Fallout 4 and in Fallout 76 and Fallout 3, in my opinion. By the way, here are more corpses, so that means it's not only those 7, but 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, presumably 16 corpses in here. We got a terminal. I got the. Well, we're gonna override the lockdown, for example, first, and then we're gonna do system recording Vault 11 solution and automated response Vault 11 solution. So it's just a couple of downloads. We're just gonna listen to them on our way out. How about that? We level up. I think it's fair that we level up from this particular encounter, and we are met with welcome to level 30. That's really cool. Okay, we're gonna bump out our lockpick to 75. What else? What else? What else? What else? Um, maybe I can just no science. I think it's kind of pointless at this point. You know, we're gonna do explosives. We can bump it up to 75. No, we're just gonna keep upgrading lockpick. And for perks, there was a perk that I really wanted. I just can't remember which one. Uh, uh, okay, no, it wasn't this one. Fast metabolism, it wasn't. Oh, nerd rage. With the nerd rage perk, your strength is raised to 10 and you gain plus 15 damage threshold whenever your health drops to 25%, 20% or below. That's really cool. In Fallout 4, the perk is just like, way different because in Fallout 4, Nerd Rage just slows down time and it's way more useful than it is here. Okay, we got back to data, miscellaneous, and we got okay, we got the Vault 11 solution and the automated response. We're gonna start with the solution
All
first.
right, I know you can hear me, so listen up. There's 5 of us left. 5 out of I don't know how many. So, it's over. We've talked and it's over. We're not gonna send anybody to die anymore. So shut off our water, our gases, or do whatever it is you're programmed to do. But we're done listening to you.
This is the same voice that we heard when we first came into the vault, and they essentially refused the sacrificial process. And here's the automated solution response.
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all. And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news.
Wait, before you leave my
Despite
news.
what you were led to believe, the
Here she is.
population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience. Instead, the mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault Tech, your safety is our #1 priority.
And here is the tragedy of it all. The only thing they had to do was choose not to sacrifice someone to quote unquote keep the boat alive. And this is kind of sad, right? Because the whole election process and everything, it's kind of sad because it's just a tragedy. So many people died, a revolution started, everything went to hell because of the voting process, because people knew somebody was gonna get killed, and literally the only thing they had to do was saying no. And I don't know why people are so like I understand there was like this whole paranoia going on and everything, but the only thing you had to do was say no. And it's like, why are you trusting this like myth, this like weird old computer that just says that um okay, I didn't know this was a thing. Okay. I certainly didn't know that was a thing.
Bad guys won't see us coming.
Like, why do you have to listen to this old computer that says that the computer is just gonna kill them all? There is no evidence that something like that would happen. So maybe if people would have just worked together and said no to the sacrificial process, and maybe they would have worked together to like find a solution, this would not have happened. But I think the message here of this particular vault is that people will always find a way to destroy themselves. People will always find a way to kill each other because people are selfish. And also there was this whole paranoia going on, so it kind of makes sense. And here, the first scene we saw when we came in makes sense. The vault door is open because they refuse the sacrificial process, and the computer says the vault will be open. You can now leave at your leisure. And now it makes sense because we come in, and this is the person probably with the one with the 10 mil right here that recorded the last holotape. So I think there are no survivors because the survivors essentially just shot themselves. You know, they just killed each other, and this person probably just committed suicide. And why? I guess it's kind of up for a speculation, right? Because, um, like, you consider this, right? You survive the whole voting process, and you go through the whole um like shebang of like surviving this thing, and then it's like now what, right? Like your whole life has been in this particular vault, and it's like now what? um and then they just decided to leave. But I think somebody took the decision for them, right? Somebody took the decision to like shoot the other person and shoot themselves, because the most likely explanation is that they were not like really ready to face the real world, for example. Or something else could mean that what else, maybe they couldn't just live with themselves, you know, maybe they just had so much guilt. But ultimately it is kind of up for interpretation, I guess. I don't really know what to make of this. um I mean, what makes more sense to me is that these people have some sort of moral sense, you know, because they refuse to. I know the game is just the game just froze. I know, but what intrigues me is that these people have like a sense of morality, because they decided no, we're just not gonna sacrifice anyone. That's it, right? So they just leave, but because they have this strong sense of morality, they just cannot live with themselves, right? They're just so bothered by the fact that they went through this whole thing. They killed a lot of people because their voting killed a lot of people. So it kind of makes sense, right? It connects both of the instances in the sacrificial chambers with their morality and their choice not to sacrifice someone, and it kind of connects to the entrance. So it just makes sense, you know, that like they have like a strong moral code, and they decided, you know what, it's best if we just died, and it's best if the experiment just dies with us right here and it's buried. And it makes sense why there are mantises and rats and everything else inside like this vault, because the door has been open for who knows how long, and just kind of makes sense, you know, that there are rats and like things from the outside inside this vault. Uh, Spoker ask, are you a man or a woman? No, I am a woman. I'm transgender, but I am a woman. And I know the game just froze. And you know what? The game crashed. Let's not beat around the bush. The game just crashed. So what I'm gonna do is I guess I'm gonna just close it, you know. Ah, that happened. That happened. So you know what? The game just crashed. It's almost 2 in the morning, and it just kind of makes sense to like end the broadcast here. I mean, I'm glad it worked out, and I'm glad I like figure out the problem with the audio and everything. Next time I hope it's just way better. I'm gonna get some lighting over here as well. Hopefully next time it goes better, and hopefully next time I can do, I don't know, another game, something more stable. And I don't know. I just thought this was like really fun. I love playing Fallout New Vegas, and I just wanted to play for a while. So to the current two viewers, thank you so much for viewing. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching. And shout out to Ravi7 Bonsardines. He's a really cool person. Spookert. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. Shout out to Fernando Salazar. Um, Miss Astoma. That's a cool name. And there was someone else, right? Kojo King. Yep. Thank you to everyone who watched, and I hope you enjoyed New Vegas. And hopefully we can do some other games in the future. I'm gonna stream more often. I promise you that. So, well, thank you for watching, and have a good night.